Okay, hey everybody, this is Flashing Fire, and I have decided to do a game analysis between Spartacus and Kuma, some of the local players here in Oklahoma. This is going to be mostly directed at Spartacus because he's more of the up-and-comer, and after watching him do pretty well at the last monthly, I decided to maybe try to give him a few pointers. This is kind of inspired by the things that Jay Falls has been doing recently with the analyses. I used to do things like this, but sort of got busy. But got a bit of time before Dead Weekend Finals really gets in full swing. So here we are. I believe Kuma is Japanese for bear, I think. So if I call him bear, that's what's happening. Anyway, I'll try to give some decent advice for both players. But again, this is mainly aimed at Spartacus, and I have no video recording. No, sorry, I have no video editing equipment. So if some of this looks a bit rough, that's probably why. But I've probably talked enough. I hope the audio balance is fine, by the way. I checked it beforehand, but hopefully the game sound is not too distracting. Okay. Let's look at this here. So far just kind of neutral trading blows. Okay, Barrett gets someone started. Okay. Real quick, this is going to be kind of a common theme of this video, but I want to talk about how Sparty plays into the ledge. So he teleports in, and gets a back air, and then kind of runs up and shields. I would really like to see something like a quick cover cancel fair, wave dash into something like maybe a bit more aggressive option after getting that hit confirm. But I mean, run up shield isn't terrible. It just doesn't have to work out in this case. So Bear's doing damage. He's pretty good at that. Pretty safe teleport to ledge here. It's kind of a weird get up attack option that might have not been intentional. He sort of slides off here. Yeah, kind of forced to land on stage there. Doesn't need too much percent for it. Okay, this is good. So let's back up just a bit here. Okay, whiffing aerials. So yeah, okay, so let me back up just a little bit to... Okay, so right here, it's a little blurry, but you can see that Bear/Kuma has done his full hop forward air, which is something he really likes to do in neutral. Maybe Sparty could take note of that, but Sparty's on the ground, and let's see, so Bear double jumps, right? And Sparty's in shield. And then he sees Bear coming down, and decides to, instead of just waiting complacently in shield and get hit by an attack, he decides to like do a full hop up air, and that gets him started, but he can't really convert. See, so that's maybe something to keep in mind, is that, so he does this full hop up air, right? And he goes for a second, whereas maybe, he's crossed up Bear, which is not bad, but maybe going for like a hover cancel up air out of shield, like a little bit later as Bear was landing, instead of getting this kind of weak hit at low percent. You can see Bear's only at 26 after the hit. So maybe trying to anti-air just a bit later would have netted him more reward, instead of these up airs that just kind of nick Bear. Like that. Okay. Alright, so there's a forward smash that happens. Alright. Okay, he's gonna do that. And okay, forward smashes. Forward smash from Lucario, really safe. You can see all the blue aura that comes out, and he like leans back before he pushes it out too. So it's a pretty powerful kill move. Got a long range. It's safe on shield because you can just special move out of there with like down V or something. And so this is the first time that Kuma does this when Sparty is toward kill percent, and that is something that you should take note of. You should always like take note of how your opponent tries to kill you, especially out of like a neutral situation. And I happen to know from previously fighting Kuma that he likes to throw out forward smashes a lot. And so, see if Sparty does any counterplay with that. Alright, yeah, he tries to punish the forward smash and he gets down tilt nared forward. Good DI though. Okay, I'm not sure if Bear meant to attack there or not. See, another forward smash right there. Okay, yeah. And at this point, Sparty has already kind of thrown a preemptive Shadow Ball that like interrupts the lag. But he does this nice little teleport behind, and I think that might be a really good like counter to that just forward smash and neutral, because for a lot of characters, if they're just kind of spacing based, it's going to be difficult to directly challenge that move. But Mewtwo gets a projectile, Mewtwo gets a teleport, and so if you know that forward smash is likely to come out, especially because Bear does not have aura in this situation, then you can maybe look for it and teleport behind him on reaction, and that could net you a lot of percent, depending on what you hit him with next. So back to neutral. Alright, good back airs. Ooh, now that's nice. I like that a lot. That covered a few options. Okay, so we're back. So, okay, so he sees this tech stage situation, and then this late dash attack here, actually, it covers the tech away pretty well, so I'm not sure if that would have covered tech in place. Anyway, it's cool because it catches him right here at the end of the move, and then that's cool. And then, yeah, not the greatest choice here. Let's see. Okay, so this situation, right? You have landed from the down air, and you know that Bear is going to have to meteor cancel this. And so he's got up B. Or jump, but in this case you can see the up B, coming. And so in this situation, yeah, he goes to this down smash, and that might have been a missed down tilt attempt, because down tilt is definitely what I would recommend in that situation. Load time's kind of annoying. Okay, cool. And misses a 40. Yeah, see, he like from the distance that he recovered, Bear, Kuma, whatever. I just call him Bear. It's one syllable. He couldn't like sweet spot from that angle, and so you can wait for this to happen. And instead of going for the down smash, which may or may not have killed at this percent, 89, it'd probably take bad DI to kill Lucario. Lucario's like 100 weight, decently heavy. Instead, I would recommend down tilt. And if that's what you're going for, then that sucks. But tech errors happen. Instead, yeah, down smashes near the ledge, not great. It's kind of teleporting. Okay, Bear. Let's see what led to that kill. Let's examine this. Okay, full hop, fair, neutral. Down moves away, teleport in. Okay, shield on time. Okay, so let's see. That was a wave dash in down tilt. Okay, so Sparty, I believe that was like a turnaround shield stop shields. That was kind of nifty. I think he does that occasionally, and I like it. It's a cool little spacing tool. But Bear has done the down smash into Aura Sphere cancel. So his smash attacks are going to be pretty safe. And then this attempt at a wave dash in down tilt, Bear barely short hops over it and then gets that landing there. So yeah, maybe not the best idea to challenge Lucario's smash attacks on shield. So keep that in mind. At least not with wave dash and down tilt. Okay. Bear's dash dancing. Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. So this whole situation with Lucario on the ledge is worth looking into. Okay. Straight in air. So Bear techs gets the ledge, and then so we're in this situation here where Sparty is a decent distance away. The kind of threat you would have to look out for here is some kind of down B in move, because Kuma does have aura, and Sparty isn't too threatening at this range, I don't think. Not immediately. So, if I was the Bear, if I was Lucario, I could do a lot of things. I could, install Waveland, just kind of stall a bit, consider my options. This isn't a terribly threatening range. Maybe just like a step forward onto that platform is a bit more threatening. But yes, okay, so I mentioned the ledge dash, and that's what happens, and he wave dashes in. There's plenty of time to get a shield up. And then because he has aura, he's actually able to punish this. Actually, did he move? I think I think Spartacus had a brief chance to move. Yeah, he actually dashed away before, so it wasn't like a true punish out of shield, but just kind of watch your smash attacks at the edge, especially if Lucario's aura, because he can down me and punish that. Or, you know, do something and then you're maybe shielding against Lucario, so that's not great. Bear actually doesn't expect to hit and shields, but he gets this nice string off, which is good. Yeah, okay. So, want to make note of one thing Bear did that was important. Okay, yeah, that, actually, before I take note of the Bear thing, I should take note of the Sparty thing. Yeah, we gotta back up through this a little bit. Punish. One shield grab. Two shield grab. Okay, so be careful if Lucario is doing stuff on your shield, because shield grab may not be the best option. Alright, really good combo here. And then Bear noticing that he does not have aura and stopping himself from hurtling off stage. So that's good. Except then he hurtles off stage. Okay, so how does Sparty get off the ledge here? Sort of still cornered. Oh, yeah, okay. So, let's back up just a bit. So this is just a normal edge get up, and then he shields, so that's a safe forward smash, gets pushed off. And then, ooh, he actually does a nifty little, like, ledge jump, hover cancel, no impact land or something like that. So that's a nifty ledge option. That might have been what he was going for with the regular get up before, and just mistimed it or something. But he's able to get his shield up, and then Bear dummies away as Sparty goes for another shield grab. Sparty. And then the grab. Ooh, yeah, and then a miscalculation by Bear, and he kind of just tattoos away off stage and gets back out. Yeah, he can't make it back. I would say maybe one of the more unnerving things about watching Kuma play is how often he likes to go for kind of crazy offstage edge guards with like up B and weird nairs and stuff, especially when he's ahead. I notice he'll do that a lot. So, you know, sometimes it's rewarding, but in this case, against Mewtwo especially, probably not the best choice. So, okay, yeah, this. I want to talk about this. Alright, comes down, charges the Shadow Ball. Teleport. So he teleports, and then he does this little ledge cancel. And then after this ledge cancel, I think you can see the double jump starting. He is off stage facing away, and he's got to use his double jump. I would not call this the best position, especially after you just teleported like beneath that right stadium platform. Instead of doing this fancy Mewtwo trick, which, you know, does look cool. It's a little impressive the first time you see it. Instead of teleporting in and then just giving up stage control again, consider doing something else. Attack, roll into center stage, maybe something besides giving up stage positioning. And now we can see Bear is pretty comfortable on this platform. Gets an air in. And then that hover land again. Okay, pretty decent pressure here. Oh, wow, that... surprised that missed. But this, that's cool. Alright, that was... Let's watch that again. I want to... This was a lot of moves in a short amount of time. Okay. So what could Bear have done here? Okay, he tries to challenge something out of shield, jumps away. Yeah, okay, so it looks like he just happened to choose some of the wrong moments to like try to act out of shield. Mewtwo has a lot of low lag moves, especially when he's hovering and hover canceling in your face, so gotta be careful of that. Anyway, gets the hover up air into dare, and that looks super swag, so that's probably one of the coolest things that Sparty did all set. Okay, trying to teleport into the challenge the Aura Sphere, kind of like that. Ooh, avoids the smash attack. Alright, remember we were talking about smash attacks? How, yeah, see? So there's a forward smash. Notice the percent. Sparty is 116, you know, over 100, Bear starts to look for those. And then, yep, another one. He didn't actually cancel that out of the down B, so he retained his aura. Weak Nair. Alright, another... Okay, teleport Shadow Ball, that's kind of a nifty way to just get stage control back, but yeah, that Nair challenge, probably not the best idea. Let's see, so he gets the Shadow Ball. This is great positioning, right? Right here. So you've got a tech chase. What do? Run up and shield. Okay. I'll just let you think about that, Sparty. And then he jumps away. It might be useful to note that Bear jumped out of the corner. Getting a read on what people do in the corner is really important. If you can nail that. Gonna take a drink. Yeah, I played Bear in the later set that day, and I got a pretty good reward out of catching Bear jump in the corner. He knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, Bear in the corner again. Oh, okay. Sparty gets kind of lucky. Okay, actually, real quick. I know I'm pausing and stopping and starting a lot, but I hope this is really helpful, especially to Sparty and hopefully a bit to Bear too. Okay, 2 down tilts into a smash attack. That's a pattern that Sparty does that I've noticed, and this time he just happened to do it in the wrong direction, but I'll point it out again when it happens. And Sparty, think about how you're down tilt pressuring people, because even if it's good pressure, like anything that's predictable can be, there's counterplay to it. In this case, nothing really serious happens. Bear actually happens to accidentally turn around too, so both just sort of doing weird things here. Okay, and again, Bear jumps out. Take note of that. Good pressure. Alright. And then at the ledge. Okay. You know, up throw 1 kill, but that's decent damage and positioning. Yeah, and okay, so that was a weird down B. I wonder if he meant to, like, aura cancel that or something, because you can see the flashing hands. He's got aura. It just kind of does nothing, and this time the shield guard works. That'll kill. And Sparty's got a lead. Some stuff. Yeah. This is the thing I'm talking about with the teleport cancel shenanigans. So he's gonna go to ledge. Yeah, run off stage, and then like he's teleported. He went under that platform, and look at where Bear is. Bear is off stage. He's burned his double jump. Like, that's terrible positioning just in general. And Sparty teleports back to ledge and just gives it all up. Yeah, try to be a little less autopilot with that, I would say. Yeah, and then trying to back off stage, take some percent for it. Alright, the roll away. Yeah, okay, there's another down tilt, smash attack. So, yeah, just I'm not a Mewtwo expert, but I would think about what other kinds of pressure you can use, like down tilt into hover cancel forward air into stuff, or like down tilt hover nair, down tilt just straight up grab even if they're shielding. Because if you condition them to shield 2 down tilts, you just down tilt once and grab them, and that's a decent reward. So yeah, think about pressure strings. What else was I going to say? I feel like I had a different thought. Yeah, it'll come back later if I want it. So we got the Shadow Ball. Alright, back row walls, Bear breaks through. Good stuff. Okay. So what Bear's been doing a really good job of is sort of jumping in a way that invites a response. Like, you want to punish the double jump, but he's got like safe arrows coming down, and like he can act pretty quickly out of different fastball timings, different aerial drifts, and so it's kind of difficult to challenge that double jump unless like Sparty is very well prepared for it. Maybe like shooting a Shadow Ball to try to catch the landing or something like that. But so far, Bear's been doing a good job of that little tool in neutral. Okay, goes to the cheese. Might as well try it once it's set. Ooh, misses the, wow, gosh, that. So he misses the, what I assume was a teleport ledge cancel attempt. And then just arms attacks the forward smash, so how about that? That's cool. Okay, yeah, there's, I saw that earlier in this game, teleporting into center stage, Shadow Ball, Bear gets caught by it again. So that's actually the second time this party has done that with his Shadow Ball after saving it for a decent amount of time. Yeah, that's smash attacks at the ledge. So the edge guarding has not been great this set. There was a capitalization when Bear kind of threw himself off stage, but Sparty hasn't really been forcing any errors out of Bear per se. And yeah, even like a lot of characters, that would be kind of safe spacing, but Lucario just whoop, does that. Doesn't kill. Not sure if he would have wanted to like do a smash attack out of that up or not. But okay, so this is yeah, just a lot of situations on the ledge here where Sparty is not doing so hot. So okay, yeah, first of all, so he's back airing here, and then ledge dash, and then Bear does another full hop out of the corner with the forward air to cover him up, or to cover his, put a hitbox out there. So now it goes high, tries to come down with a dare, and then ends up missing an L cancel. So that's, I think the hitbox didn't even come out because like Bear was right there. He didn't shield or anything, but so that could have worked, I guess, but Mewtwo's got a lot of great options, especially if he has his teleport. Did he have his teleport? Sparty told me how this whole teleport, jump, hover resource thing works sometime. Yeah, okay, he's got all his resources right there, and he chooses double jump down there, so, and he dies for it, so, yeah, really think about corner interactions. I'll talk about this at the very end of the game too, try to summarize it. Okay, down B's through. Yeah, smash attack near the ledge, not working out. Back air regrab, it's kind of nifty. Yeah, now Bear's putting on damage. He does this really well at lower percents. He'll get you to that, 60, 70, 80 real quick. But then, then when he's trying to convert to kills, it takes a little more, especially if he does an aura like this. So, let's just look at this whole sequence, because Bear kind of... So let's see. Alright, so this is 0. Gets this full hop, forward air, but then, yeah, okay. Gets a little bit of percent, and then gets a touch, puts on a lot of percent, but burns all his order to do it, right? Okay. So, something to note in the Lucario matchup that I'm trying to get better at myself is keeping tabs on whether his hands are glowing or not. Because if his hands are not glowing, then the threat of a down B approach is, much less. You can't directly cancel anything out of it. Just he's a lot less threatening in general, and so you can pick different options or like be less scared of what you can do because of that. And so you notice that when Bear doesn't have aura, he's not throwing out a whole lot of moves, is he? He's, well, okay, maybe maybe I spoke too soon. He's doing his full hop forward air thing. Yep, there's it again, downing away. Full hop forward air, down B away, that kind of thing. He's doing a lot of that. Ooh, yeah, there's another forward smash. Bear spaces it out. So he gets this right. And yeah. Okay, that was... Okay, he didn't get punched for that dare, but... Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Again, smash attack in the corner is just not working out. Try something else. You gotta do something else. Ooh, okay. Scary. Yep, full hop forward air again. This time, Sparty gets under it. Yep, forward smash. But he's living, though. Okay. Ooh, that's good. That almost killed. That almost took the game. Lucario had a bigger charge there. Ooh, and now he has aura. Now this is important. Yeah, okay. So he burns it pretty quickly, but like that wouldn't have happened. That up B approach wouldn't have happened without aura. And then, yeah, okay. let's talk about this finishing sequence real quick. I'll see if I can try to break this down a little more thoroughly, because I think I've been skipping a lot of neutral game interaction in favor of sort of punish game and like disadvantaged play and situational stuff, which is more of what I try to think about. My neutral's not as great, but okay. So that nair from Kuma almost got him killed. Not sure what he was looking out for. Okay, so again, bear full hops out of the corner. Got to keep track of those full hops. And then, why does Sparty? Why are you? Okay, so you throw that one, and then, yeah, why do you charge that Shadow Ball, man? Yeah, so this happens right as Bear double jumps onto the platform, and he also has to throw it instead of like shield canceling it. Not sure what's up there, but the result is that Sparty gets hit and Bear gets aura, and that's a big shift from the position that Sparty had. And then, okay, Bear walks to center stage, and then just goes at Sparty for the aura gambit, just aura cancel down smash in this case. Backer not a huge punish, and this is the final blow of the game. Okay, so the surprise hit there. What was Sparty doing when he got hit? Okay, he was dash dancing. So he had options available to him, and Bear did not have aura. So shielding in that position would have been pretty safe. And then he would have to leverage his out of shield game to capitalize on that. Maybe like a hover forward air probably would have killed. So if he starts the up B like that, let's analyze these options. Okay, so he's starting the up B. At about this point, you might be able to react. Dashing away. So what can you do in this situation? You can shield. That's probably one of the quickest things to do. You just hit a trigger button. He can teleport away. Might be too late to throw out a back air at this point. I don't know the frame data or the reaction time, but you'd have to be pretty quick. So I would say like shield, probably the easiest play here. Teleport if you're fast and you think you can get back in range to punish, but just getting hit by this is not the greatest. Alternatively, he was moving away. Maybe you just keep, like, instead of that dash like toward the left, you just like wave dash to the right, and then you're out of range. And if he decides to go at you, then you just like come in and up throw him. So that's something to think about. And then, okay, he burns the double jump. Bear staying pretty safe. He actually moonwalks a little bit, I think. But so Sparty, I think from this reaction, it's pretty clear that Sparty is scared. He's double jumping, he's forward aired away. He's sort of dabbed in the air, dabbed, as he likes to do. But okay, scared forward jump or scared double jump forward air away, and then yeah, that the aerial actually cut his double jump height shorter. He didn't finish the full rise, whatever you want to call that, and so as a result, Bear was able to get that nair because Sparty wasn't very far away, and he like didn't react with the teleport in time. So that's the game. That was really close. You can see they're sort of leaning back in the player cam, wiping their hands off. So, yeah, I don't think I got to see this live. I think Dad asked me to play friendlies because he wanted to test out like the Fox Snake matchup, and he's doing pretty well. But I did edit the stream layout and got the names in there. Bear, Hug, and I'm Spartacus. Anyway, it's just sort of idle banter. Let's talk about overall takeaways for both players, I would say. See, I think, Bear won the set, and he played better, I would say, in some later games. So, um, he's generally the more established player. I have a bit less to say about him and stuff, but just be aware that uh, there are these habits that can be exploited of, the forward smashing in neutral, the down smashing, to try and secure kills at high percents, which, is relatively safe until someone just waits for it and reacts to it, and like, in Mewtwo's case, teleport behind you, or in my case, I just shoot a trank when I see that forward smash wind up. I just let you shoot the blue out, and I shoot the dart out, and then that dart beats the blue. Also, part of that moment that I alluded to earlier. Uh, so be aware of that, and let's see what else. There was that one rogue nair off stage that got you killed. Funnily enough, you did a similar nair to clinch the game, so I guess it worked there, but you weren't going off stage for it. Yeah, just kind of be aware of when enough crazy is enough, I guess. Because I mean, sometimes it works out for you, and you do call it the Katrina, and it beat people into the bottom blast zone. It's funny, but something to keep in mind. I think. Is there anything else? You shouldn't have full hopped from the corner a lot, just so you know. You didn't get punished for it a whole lot this game, but keep that in mind. Sparty, my man. So there were a lot of habits that I think could use some like conscious thought. I mentioned like double down into smash attack is something that happens kind of frequently, and how you have a lot of really great pressure tools at your disposal that don't just end in just kind of shooting a blast at your opponent and hoping it hits. You can keep things up with like down tilt and hover cancel, aerials, mixing up the amount of each you do, and then maybe scouting for defensive options out of that, or just mixing up like scaring them into shield, conditioning them, and just straight up grabbing them, and then getting stage position out of that. So think about doing that instead of just the regular autopilot AA C stick or whatever. And then what else was there? A couple of questionable shield grabs, especially against a character like Lucario. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about on that. You can maybe try to brush up on that specific aspect of the matchup later. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah, the big. If you had played more solidly at the ledge, you probably would have taken this game. Or not necessarily at the ledge in general, but in the corners, like on the outsides of those PS2 platforms and such. There were a lot of situations where either like Bear was recovering and you couldn't really force him to do something besides like go to ledge dash, full hop out of the corner. You were like trying some smash attacks and stuff like that, and it just wasn't working. So I can't. It's funny. I can't really recommend anything in particular because I don't play Mewtwo that much. I guess like watch Frozen videos and see what he does. I guess, but yeah, just a lot of missed opportunities because I mean Mewtwo has terrific range and he can put up a wall with like back airs and down tilts and like you back air once or twice and then you maybe like nair at them and like try to shield poke or like do something, keep them in shield and like grab if you've been conditioning them to like shield your pressure. There's a couple things you can do besides just like look into that. The teleports, right? The little edge cancel shenanigans. I would recommend against teleporting back to the ledge. In most situations, I would say. I would say generally it's better to just get to center stage, unless you're really confident in your ledge play, which wasn't too hot in this game. Is there anything else? That one combo was cool. Then you got up air and a down air. That was the finisher. So that was neat. I'm giving you all this sort of the sort of critical feedback, but I want you to make sure that I know that you've improved a lot. That's like one of the reasons I can make this video now, is like you're not just you know, if a player is so bad that they're making just mistakes at every turn, you can't really tell them to do much besides like, oh, get more comfortable with movement and like think about what you're doing. It's difficult, but now that like you brought Bear to last stock, there's a lot of like specific things that I can recommend to improve your gameplay, so that's exciting. And then you know, Mewtwo's cool. Like I like seeing Mewtwo stuff. And it's definitely a challenge to think about his unique options. Yeah. Is there anything else I have to say? I'm out of notes. I had a few notes about things I wanted to talk about, and I've reached the end of my list. So, yeah, I think that will do it. Yeah. I don't know if I probably won't do any more of these for a while, just because, like I said, Dead Weekend finals and stuff is coming up, so I gotta get on that. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Shout out to Jason Waterfalls again for inspiring me to do this. Good stuff to both players, and Flashing Fire out.